Merry Christmas, everybody. This is the second attempt trying to do this video. I had to delete the other one because it was just too much. Anyways, so today is, of course, Christmas. So Merry Christmas if you do celebrate it. And if you don't celebrate it, I think, is it still Hanukkah? I don't know. But whatever holiday it is today for you, happy holidays to you. And Happy New Year's, which is coming up next week. So Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's. I look crazy because I literally just woke up not too long ago. I'm at Jairus George trying to get breakfast because we forgot to go grocery shopping. And of course, everywhere is closed right now. So we gotta fit in where we can. And this is it. Anyways, I'm just waiting about 15 minutes for the food to get ready. So I want to talk to you guys about the process that we're most likely going to go with. And if you have not seen the videos before, make sure you go back and watch those videos. While you're at it, make sure you like, subscribe, and share to get more information on the process that we're going through in order to have a child. And also make sure you press that little bell icon so that you can be notified every time that I do upload. So me and my husband been married for 7 years, going on 8, been together for 14. Actually the 8th of February coming up 2019 will be 15 years since we've been together as a couple. So we've been together for quite some time. And we don't have any kids, never been pregnant. He does not have any children. So it's time. We've had our times together. I think now it's time to start a family. We tried to have a kid naturally, but that's not working out for us. We have male infertility problems. Also, we really have male and female infertility problems. I lost my weight, now I'm okay. But he was basically born with male infertility. So right now they are about 90% sure that he cannot have his own child biologically, which is pretty sad, but at least we know it's from birth. It's nothing that he did wrong or accidentally damaged himself. So we are thinking of going through foster care to adopt, and so that's what this video is about. I inquired some information for foster care and to see what I will show you the paperwork and stuff that I have received on another day. Right now I'm just in my car. I don't have none of the paperwork with me. So first I got a pamphlet, and it talks about foster care, talks about adoption, and it also talks about like if you're a family member that wants to take care of the child until they can go back, how to take care of a kid, whatever. It talks briefly about it and also gives us information on the session of classes that we need to take. We have to take 12 classes and they're 3 hours long each in order to even be qualified. You have to do a full background check. We have to get fingerprinted, and it's just a lot of work that we have to do in order to be even. So that's basically the application. Second is home study, and this is I'm not worried about the other stuff. Home study is where you where they come to your home and basically check your house out. And my house is an old house. It has not been updated in a long time. The owners have not updated the house at all. So we rent. And just even the thought of what needs to be updated and what needs to be done, it's going to be a lot. So either they have to fix it or they're going to have to reimburse us after fixing it. They don't do foundation inspection of the foundation of the house and roof and stuff like that. They don't do none of that stuff, which is fine because it's okay. but they do like, do you have fire extinguishers, which we don't have any right now. Do you have smoke detectors, which we do. Do you have, what is the other one for gas, to see if there's any leakage of gas? We don't have that, but we'll be getting that soon. And then, are all the doors working? Are the bathrooms safe? Is there a sleeping area for the child? What is your bank account? Are you employed? Are you both? I don't know if it matters if we're both employed, but are you employed? And do you have insurance? And do you, well, while we're doing foster care, of course, they're going to be on Medicare or Medicaid or both. Either like CareSource, United Healthcare, Molina. This is the insurance that covers through Ohio. And so I live in Cleveland, so I have to go through Kiowa County Family and Services, and I got to go through that. So that's our county. And so I have printed out the home study and the checklist that they do. And I'm so grateful that I did find that, because it's detailed checklist. Like, is the sockets working? Is there this? Is there that? And is there, if there's a garage, is there the garage working? Is there a safe place for this? A safe place? I mean, is detailed, which I am absolutely okay with, because if my child was in foster care, God forbid if I had a kid and they were in foster care, I want to make sure that they are going to a safe home. And it also talks about, if you do own firearms, is there a place that, I mean, they're like, okay, if you have firearms, no, you can't have, you can't foster, which is not true, because you can foster if you have firearms. They just have to be in a locked place where the children cannot get to, which it is. And it's just a place to where you want, like, even if I was, let's say I was pregnant, all the things that I'm doing now to do foster care, it would be what I'll be doing to have my child. But it's just, it seems a whole lot, because it's something that is required of you to do in order to even do the application. And then you have to take these classes, and then you have to be CPR certified, which I am a BLS certified, which is basic life support certified. My husband needs to get BLS, basic life support, like basically CPR. He needs to get certified, which the fire station, I think, gives it, that lets you do it. Our fire station is literally walking distance, like not even a quarter of a mile from my house. I can step outside my door, my front door, and I can see the fire station. That's how close it is. So we can walk to the fire station. There has to be a fire. The fire marshal needs to come out and inspect the house. So this process is going to be a very long and tedious process, but I want to bring you guys along. So if you guys do live in the Northeast Ohio or Ohio, because I know everywhere in Ohio, the DCFS, the Department of Children, Family and Services for Ohio, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below, I believe it's going to be the same. And I have searched high and low on on YouTube to see where's the process for foster care, all that kind of stuff through Ohio, and I did find a couple of things, but not what I was looking for. So that's why I want to make these videos, so that one, I can refer back to see if I did forget anything. I can look at the videos like, oh, okay, I did do this, or oh no, I did not do this. And then for you guys to refer like, okay, yes, I did do this application. No, I did not do this application. So you guys will be able to see it. And I did say for the my doctor, for the endocrinologist, that gave us 4 options. One is to do what's called is it TESI? I think it's called, is I think it's called Tess. It's also called Tessie, I believe. I think. But it's a microscopic testicular biopsy. So basically, they will cut in his testicles and to see microscopically if they could find any viable sperm. That's that, so that we could do IVF. I get up to $10,000 for IVF through the hospital I work with, but that's not even enough. I'm probably going to need another like 5 to 6 more thousand. I don't know how much the surgery is, and if even if the surgery is covered. Two, is to do sperm donor, and I don't feel comfortable doing that. Anyone that has done sperm donation, I applaud you. I think you are brave to do so, but it's not for us. I do want to get pregnant. I do want to be able to experience, being pregnant, having a kid. But if I do, get pregnant, I'd rather be pregnant by his sperm. I don't discourage anyone from doing it, but this is not for me and him. It's not for us. And third is foster care, and fifth is adoption. Foster care and adoptions is the fourth, and fifth is not having a kid, which is out of the question. Completely out of the question. So I'm pretty sure the IVF part is not going to go. I don't think we're doing that, but we're still going to go to the consultation and talk about it. But there is also this thing called InvoSeal. I will try to leave it in the description bar below. And InvoSeal is a form of IVF. It just costs less. It costs half of IVF. So the process of retrieval is the same. The process of getting the sperm is the same. Is what's the difference is the incubation, phase, and basically they don't use their machine to incubate. They have this little cylinder, like this big cylinder, and they actually put the egg and the sperm in there and let it basically fertilize. And once it fertilizes, in order to be incubated, I think they put it in you once they put it together, then they put it in you, in your vaginal area, in your vagina, so that you can incubate it with your own body heat. That's how you incubate a baby anyway. So it costs less. It costs at least $6,000 it costs whatever. Let's say it's $15,000 to do IVF. It will probably cost you like $750 or like $7,500 or $8,000. Don't quote me, but it's like almost half the amount that you need for IVF. So it's cheaper, but I did send a message to my doctor, and he said few things. One, this area in Cleveland, Ohio, they do not offer that. So there's no one that is qualified to do it. You have to be certified in order to do that. So there's no one here that is certified. So I can't go out of state to do that because my insurance is not going to cover it. And that's going to cost hella money to pay out of pocket for something that might not work. And two is he does not have enough viable sperm to do so. So in my thought, I'm like, why are we going to go through IVF then? If there's no viable sperm for him, then there's no point of us doing IVF. But I will still like to go and do the consultation, so at least we could say we did it, and I can give you guys information on what the consultation in order to do microscopic testicular biopsy to see what that procedure is. So yep, that is what all I have for you guys. So I will probably do another video maybe today or tomorrow. No, I don't have it with me today, so maybe tomorrow or the day sometime this week on showing you guys the actual paper for in order to do foster care. And I do have something with me actually. I have this form. Oh, did I bring it? What's this? I should have not brought that home. Brought something I don't need. And I got this information. It's Beachbrook. It's a family drop-in center, local resource for victims of crime. What? Why did they give me this? Well, never mind. I thought it was something about foster care, but it's not. Not really. Yeah, that's not it. This is a place where you could drop off someone that they are basically victims of crime. And if you are, I can definitely give you guys the information. If you do live in the Northeast Ohio area and Cleveland area, you can definitely, if you need help, the local resource victims of crime, it's called Beachbrook. Their phone number, I'll put all the information below for you guys, and then you guys will be able to go and to get information that you guys need. But this is what it looks like, this is what its name, and I will put some more information on here, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye bye.